Okay, what's the 21 car? Right on by.
That 97 is shown to be fast. They're very fast.
And what's it say for him here? He's
trouble.
contact on tripping out Brian Vickers. Ronnie Gordon, 31. The time, Waltrip, 1, 2, 3 times for Michael Waltrip.
Well, there's the big one right there. There's a lot of good cars right there. Is that Sterling Marlin in there?
40 cars in it. That's Michael Waltrip's car, upside down.
Terry Smith.
See movement there at the left side of the car as we look at it. Caution flag is out. The field has slowed. And the safety and rescue workers already there attending to Michael Waltrip's car and the others involved in this big crash down the back straightaway.
And this is why NASCAR slow these cars down on the caution flag to let the rescue workers get there to attend to these drivers as quickly as possible.
They're so much faster right now than they used to. And Wally, you know from your experience inside these race cars with all the safety restraints and so on, it's not a big cockpit area that a driver has to move around in, and Michael's not a small guy.
No, Michael's big guys. You've got your Hans on. Michael's got some extra wires connected to this helmet because of the camera that he's carrying, like I was yesterday. So there's a lot of things that are connected to you. You can't move. On top of that, you're upside down. It's hard to get the steering wheel off, and then when you let go of the belts, you got to be careful not to fall on top of the steering wheel column. So you got to really try to get your bearings and just, if you're not hurt, just take your time. Those guys are there, the fire guys are there, and if you just take your time and get yourself unhooked, I think, obviously if the car's on fire, you're going to create ways to get out quick. But
there's Brian Vickers out of his car. Jamie McMurray in the accident. Driver with the star on his uniform, back left of the screen. He's out of his car. Continues around the Michael Waltrip machine.
And also the way the seats are around you, the head pieces, is very difficult for somebody like Michael.
If he's okay, the best thing they can do is turn the car over and then get him out, if he's okay.
Pit road is open. Let's check on the pit stops. Marty?
Alan Mack ends up in second place. He said, I need be a little bit tighter if I'm going to run up front here. I've out-wrecked 6 times that time. Half around down on the track bar, Dave.
More good news for Tony Stewart's no chassis changes this time. 4 fresh tires. Plus the news that Michael's okay. Weber?
This should be routine. 4 tires for the 8 car and fuel. Seemed to take a long time on the right front, Matt. The 24 is in. It's going to be a 4-tire change for Jeff Gordon. His car has started to come to him. Jimmy Johnson also is great. It's going to be close. He's not going to beat the 20 and the 8 off the road.
I think Jeff Gordon got there first.
Yeah, good stop.
See the rest of the teams exiting pit road after their stops. And the work around the Michael Waltrip car to extricate him from that machine. After it turned over at least 3 times down the backstretch. When the car slid off into the grass, I saw one of the tires leave the machine. And when that rim that was left on it dug into the grass, it just sent the car kind of cartwheeling over on its roof.
And when you're in a situation like that, you are just a passenger, especially when these cars start turning each other. Here you see, looks like Johnny Sauter slid up in the 30 car into Brian Vickers in the 25 in chain reaction.
Yes, that's Michael talking. Yes.
And Biffle, the pole sitter, looks like he barely got through there.
So you see the tire come off of Michael's car, and then it got into that grass softened by the rain, and it just dug in, just like we saw Ryan Newman's last year and sent the car over.
There's Harvick, Kevin LePage, Johnny Benson,
Terry Labonte, saw McMurray and Vickers.
Okay, here we go. This might be our best shot.
Watch the car at the bottom there. Blue and yellow car. Slides up right there. Just ever so little contact, which doesn't look like a lot when you're running 185, 195.
Couldn't even tell whose fault that was.
About right now, he's going to dig in. There goes one of the tires that Alan talked about. Violent.
Very violent.
Yeah, when you hit that grass,
Hang on.
And the 30 car, he comes up and just, it's like you said, Wally, another 6 inches probably would have not been an accident.
And it looks like the 30 to me got a little bit loose down there. He got a little bit loose, he corrected, but when he corrected, he slid up the racetrack, and unfortunately there were 2 cars on the outside of him.
count at least 10 cars involved in this accident.
It's hard to tell if he got loose or pushed up there, but
The end result the same.
yeah.
Michael hit by Robbie Gordon, and then here's the dig. Right there. Dig.
You can see just how high that he throws the dirt as the car goes over.
A couple other cars almost got on their lid, too.
And you couldn't even tell
Caleb Page in the four
how many
car
times he
was
flipped
there.
because of the dirt. You might as have
Now
been.
watch this.
You might have seen it,
He
but
stood without too much
it was
damage.
like so difficult to see it.
Radio, they should show it from my onboard.
Stay low.
We are.
Wow, that was amazing.
Come on. You all right? How bad is it? You good?
That should be the lucky dog.
That's
right
right.
there.
Ronnie Gordon's field.
Robbie didn't have such a good time of it.
Man.
End up like
We're
yesterday.
done. My car's killed.
My car's killed.
While he's sliding to a stop. Did you hear it say, "We're done"? My car's killed.
Yeah.
Let's watch the 30. See if he pushes or he gets loose. He gets loose.
He's loose, yeah.
So the back end breaks loose first, and when he's trying to correct and catch it, is when he slides up into Vickers, and Vickers pinches Waltrip, and off they go. Let's add a couple more to this. How about 12 cars in this accident now? Get all the numbers and the cars coming back around damage. There's Ryan Newman.
Yep, and he was almost through it. 25 car Vickers came down and just tagged him.
Page in the air. Sterling Marlin up under him. There's Benson in the 09.
And like I said, it's just no place for you to go a lot of times. It's just
Let's go on board Michael Waltrip.
That's us, guys. 25 got into us. That's us.
They got the car up on its side. It looks like they're flipping it over.
All right, now don't let it hit so hard. Oh,
Oh my god. Imagine if you're inside of that car. Oh my god. And you tumble back up like that.
Wow, look at the heavy damage to that machine. So they continue to work to get Michael Waltrip out of his car. Again, though, the report from NASCAR is that he is talking to the rescue workers there. And a big list. Wow. Man, involved in this accident.
well, we talked about earlier. It's not if, it's when.
So in this case, the big wreck happened at lap 72 of the 200 scheduled in today's Daytona 500-mile race. And the defending 500 winner played an unfortunate starring role. You see a number of different rescue crews there, the tow trucks to remove all the vehicles involved in the accident, the EMTs and the medical workers, the firemen and the extrication tools. That's inside Michael Waltrip's car.
Michael's probably
He's getting out.
Getting out of the car now.
Michael's crawling out of that thing.
But you can see everybody see how close everything is in there, very confined. Plus, you got the roof on you. The dash is all crushed on you.
The people in the back can see that and listen to the huge applause that Michael gets as he gets out and wave to the crowd.
It's a good sign.
Take the stretcher and put it back. We don't need it.
Yeah, Vito. What was the point of bringing up a stretcher? Well, yeah, there's a reason.
In this Daytona 500,
If there's like a minor injury.
hoping to come away with his name inscribed on the Harley Earl Trophy for a third time as a 500 winner. Instead, he's going to be on every 11 o'clock sports.
Yeah, look at the
tonight
dirt.
with the spectacular flyer through the infield.
That's a roof cam. Watching all these guys pick the debris up.
Yeah, the roof cam survived.
Trouble off turn 2 involves 12 cars and sends Michael Waltrip for a flying tumble. Caution flag is out in the 46th Daytona 500. Frightening, scary moment. Fortunately, Michael Waltrip out of his car.